Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first edition of the Brick by Brick podcast. I'm Brady Klain, and today we're going to be breaking down the 2018 IndyCar season and some big changes that have happened so far in the offseason at the end of the 2017 season, where Joseph Newgarden was crowned the IndyCar Series champion, winning the last 3 races and finishing second in the last race at Sonoma. First off, we're going to talk about the changes in the 2018 season for the teams and the drivers of each team. The big one, though, was Tony Kanaan, one of the longest tenured drivers in the series, jumped from Chip Ganassi Racing in the second year of his 4-year contract over to AJ Foyt Racing, and is the lone driver for AJ Foyt Racing. Details on Connor Daly's contract, still unsure what's going to happen for this next season. Talks that he could be brought back to be teammates with the legend Tony Kanaan. Another big one, Zach Veach, who filled in part-time in IndyCar Series this past year, raced in the 500 and a couple smaller races this past season, and was also a broadcaster for some of the races as well, is now jumping up and signed a full-season contract with Andretti Autosport. A big jump for him, as he's going to be making a lot of money and getting a lot of races this next season. Another driver who was part-time past season Indy Lights champion a couple years ago, Spencer Pigot, now signed with ECR, that's Ed Carpenter Racing. His boss and teammate Ed Carpenter said he's very excited to get the young driver in a car for the full season and is very excited to see what he can do to prove his way in the IndyCar Series. Another big one, a big driver in the series who's a bit of a legend as well. That's Helio Castroneves, the Brazilian native. He's going to be leaving the series, but will stick with Team Penske and is going to race in the WeatherTech Sports Car Series and will come back to IndyCar in the open wheel circuit for the granddaddy of them all, the 102nd running of the Indy 500. Another big one in the offseason as well is Takuma Sato. He left his full-time ride this past season in the middle of a contract at Andretti Autosports after engine manufacturer conflicts. They were going to be switching away from Honda over to Chevy, and Takuma Sato, sponsored by Honda, now jumping over to Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing, where Graham Rahal said he's very excited to get the 101st running champion Takuma Sato of the Indy 500 over on his team to get a first time for an entire season where Graham at RLL will have a full-time teammate, and it'll be proven big things for Graham, who finished 6th in the points this last year, and Sato finished 7th. This team's going to be looking for a big push to go into the IndyCar Championship Series in the 2018 season. Now we're going to jump into the schedule that released this past week. Only one major change on the schedule that people really didn't see coming. That's a race at Watkins Glen International Raceway. That race has been taken off of the schedule due to timing conflicts and scheduling conflicts as well, and will be replaced by a race at Portland International Raceway. The last time they raced there was 2007, and the winner was Sebastian Bourdais, the only current driver to have won at that racetrack. And he'll be coming back better this next season after coming off a horrifying wreck in the Indy 500 qualifying, where he was in the hospital, was expected to be out for the entire season, but ended up coming back and racing in the final couple of races, proving to people that he's a warrior and he is back for the better in this 2018 IndyCar season. A push now for racing in the Valley here in Phoenix. The Desert Diamond West Valley Grand Prix will take place on April 7th, the second race of the IndyCar Series season. It'll take place at the new ISM Speedway, the Ingenuity Sun Media Speedway. After it received $100 million in renovations, it'll be looked for the better and hopefully will attract more racing to the short oval circuit that we saw here the past couple of seasons. Last season, we saw Simon Pagenaud get his first career oval win here in the Valley, and hopefully he's looking to repeat this year, but you never know what's going to happen in the 2018 IndyCar season with the new aero kits. This has been Brady Klain reporting on the 2018 IndyCar season and a little bit of recap from the 2017 IndyCar season as well. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, and I'll see you at the 102nd running of the Indy 500 on May 27th in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. Thanks, everybody.